We got this Acmer P2 33 watt laser here. Now this laser has been out for a couple of years, and the reason I'm reviewing this now is because there's a bunch of reviews out, and those reviews were about 2 years old when this thing first came out. And Acmer, I guess, I don't know if it was just a progression or they listened to the reviews, but this was already a good laser back then. The reviews were overall positive, but the few little nitpicking details that people had complaints about back then, Acmer has absolutely fixed everything. This has to be the quickest laser review I have done out of all my lasers, just because, one, there was zero issues. I did not have any issues whatsoever. Most of the time with these diode lasers, they are kind of quirky sometimes, and there's certain ones that you have to figure out this or that, with, and there was nothing with this laser. It did everything, ran every test, but even with that, the test went super quick, and let me show you why. This laser runs on linear rails, which means that it can go faster and more accurate than any other. This is what you would find on the super high-end commercial grade machines. This is one of the only machines in this category that I know that runs these linear rails. Now, I've said it before, when it comes to these little lasers, a lot of times it's just a matter of what features you get, what affects the price. The less more stripped down they are, typically the more economical they are. This one has the kickstand, so that you put that down to adjust the height. I can't stand these lasers that make you keep up with a little block of wood or something to adjust your height. So this, it has your kickstand. It's got the air. It came with the air pump. The air pump is a standard 30-liter air pump. It's integrated. So the air pump is integrated in with the main board, so your software can turn it on and off. It has built-in Wi-Fi, and all of them should have this. This is your flame sensor, whether you can turn it on or off. You think that's not important, but that is, for me, extremely important feature. The reason why this is so important is because, like here in my shop during the summer, the sun will come in through the doors. I got glass windows on the doors, and it'll hit the laser, and the flickering of the sun can trigger that flame sensor and ruin your burn. Here, you got an audible and a visual alarm if something was to happen. And also, sometimes I'll set my laser outside and let it run. That way I don't have to worry about the smoke inside. And I've had issues with the sun, again, down here in Florida, tripping the flame sensors. And so now with this, I can just reach under here, push the button, don't have to worry about it. Now, it does have a key that you can use to turn this on and off, but I like it that I don't need the key, so I can just turn it on and pull the key out. It's got your power button, and it's got an emergency stop. So all your major safety features that you would find on any other laser is in here. Now, this does have a nice plug. It's not the little, small connectors like the typical lasers have a lot of times. And all of the cabling is built in. And so cable management is absolutely fabulous on this machine. So another great feature is that if you want to put a rotary in, all you'd have to do is plug your rotary in here and flip the switch. Whereas with mini lasers, you have to disconnect your Y stepper motor and reroute your wire to that. And here is just a simple flip of the switch. So that is another great feature. So originally this laser, just not long ago, was like $1,300. It's a 33 watt laser, and it was a kick butt laser. They've made improvements to the laser. So this is a top-end class 4 open gantry style laser. The laser itself is super powerful, works fantastic, but they have lowered the price down to, right now I looked it up and it was like $850. And I guess the technology is expanding, but they didn't just lower the price of the laser down. They made improvements to it. So I just have to give Acmer props for not only improving, and again, with the firmware, I've had issues with other companies, other lasers. This thing has worked flawlessly. So they have definitely refined this over the last couple of years. They made the few improvements that people, you know, when it first came out, didn't like. And they've cut the price down by like $400, $500. So at that price, this thing is definitely a steal. If you're like me that's impatient and don't want to wait forever to get your projects done, this machine is going to get them done quicker than your average machine. And you're going to have much less frustration with this machine than what I've seen with many of the other machines. So check the links down in the description. If you like it, let me know. If there's something that I missed on here that you would have liked to have seen, let me know, and I'll try to do better next time. But definitely, I'll give this one 2 thumbs up.